Good thing I got the friggin' riding mower up and running, because this is going to be awesome to deal with. It'll be so much easier with the rider. I can just drop the deck right on the ground and just friggin' chew this shit right the frig up and be done with it. It's going to be great, but that will not be happening today because I'm a little late waking up. Late night last night, people. We were up till, well, Rex left at 3:30 in the morning and I was up till about 6 trying to go to bed. So I had to come in the house and have a shower. Because I don't know if you remember, but I had black shit all over my face. I think my face is pretty clean right now. I had a good shower last night and scrubbed myself pretty good to get all the friggin' soot and lawnmower deck dirt and all the debris off my face. And I proceeded to watch some One Pug Life videos. He put up another racing video from the weekend. And yeah, he got cocked over on that one. Holy. He thought there was a problem on the track, so he lets off, and then friggin' buddy in the mower behind him just totally passes him like he's standing still, and that really screwed up the show. And Pug 1 took a loss for that one. But, you know, it's just the way she goes sometimes. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I have to do. I got the mower in the garage on the charger, just charging the mower, the romper, getting a charge. I don't know what the weather's going to be like this weekend. Hopefully nice, not raining, because I kind of sort of do not want to go out romping if the weather is shit. You know, if the weather's garbage on the week, I'm just checking the weather here on the Weather Network to see what it's going to call for on Saturday. Saturday's sunny, Sunday's sunny. Rex wants to go out at like 5 o'clock on Saturday too, so that's going to be kind of interesting. So we're going to go out and just beat the living shit out of the tractor, see how far we get this time around, which reminds me I need to recharge the GoPro, and I need to recharge, well, I was actually able to save the battery. This is awesome. Remember how I said the battery on the friggin' voice recorder was shot? I was able to save it. Are you ready for this? This is what I did. I took the battery out, and I plugged it into my e-cigarette battery charger, my friggin', what the hell is that? The Nightcore battery charger. Some bitch does nickel metal hydride, nickel cadmium, and lithium ion. So that's friggin' awesome. It's like a universal battery charger. The Cool Fire? Nope. The Trust Fire charger, the original one I bought, the TR001, doesn't do those. It's strictly a lithium ion battery charger, and that's all she's got, you know. You charge your lithium-ion battery and you fucking call her quits. But Big Daddy Cool friggin' Nightcore charged it up. I put it in the recorder and she's showing full bars of friggin' power. So totally, when I get out there and gradually get around to dealing with the new friggin' dandelion crops here, I'll be able to maybe rip off a friggin' mower vlog. That'd be kind of funny, eh? Did one of those last year, and some of you thought it was hilarious, and others thought it was pointless. But it's just a guy driving around on his fucking mower and mowing his lawn, talking about nonsense and bullshit. So I think that's pretty fun. I had a blast doing it. I don't recall anybody else in the history of YouTube ever mowing their lawn and giving commentary while doing it. So I guess I got a first on that one for anybody. I even checked to see if anybody did any riding mower vlogs or lawn mower vlogs, and nope. So as for the romper, the Dynamark, Rex says he has some tire chains that came off of one of his old rigs that has a blown something or other, probably transmission or an engine, or maybe he harvested the engine out of it and threw it on another tractor, I don't know. But he's got some tire chains that he's not going to use, and that was on the I'm going to say the Craftsman, but I'm probably wrong. But he had a mower that had a plow on the front, and he used it once, and then the thing decided not to be a mower anymore and didn't want to roll. So he's got those tire chains. So for extra traction on the Dyna, we're going to strap some friggin' tire chains onto her and take her up the hill. Frig it. So that should be pretty awesome. You know, another thing I need to do that I'm probably going to do at a later date is yank the faux tank off the bike, take all the brackets off. I'm going to, I got these really neat magnetic clamps in the garage, so I can clamp it to the tank. I'm going to grind it first and clean it up, and then clamp it to the tank, and then give her the old friggin' zappy with the MIG, and then go from there and see if it'll hold and not be a rattle box, because that was pretty bad. I should have filmed it the other day, but my camera had like no battery life left. I didn't know how the frig I was going to charge this thing, because normally what I do is if you turn off these Panasonic cameras and you plug them into a USB source, they start charging, which is awesome. You know, you can charge, as long as you have a computer available, you can charge your camera. You know, you got 3 ways you can charge these things. Remove the battery, put them in the portable charger, plug it directly into AC outlet through the power adapter guy, or plug it into your computer when it's turned off through USB and she'll charge. So 3 charging methods. Gotta love that about these Panasonics. But when I plug it into my desktop, the light doesn't do what it's supposed to do, which is stay on for 2 seconds and then start flashing slowly. What happens is you plug it into the desktop and the bloody thing will stay on for like 10 seconds and then start flashing rapidly and then turn off. So that's no good. But whatevs, you know, whatevs. Well, I haven't had any coffee today. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I gotta work at 4, which kind of sucks, because I probably could get some more shit done around the house, but we're not gonna worry about that. Right now I'm just charging up some vape and watching some YouTube videos and chillaxing. And yeah, just taking her easy, people. Easy sleazy. That's what I'm doing. Just, you know, whatevs. Also, this fan here is dead. The motor's seized. So all I have left for air circulation is that fan. I need to buy another fan for this room, because I like to have a fan right there. Well, I need to buy another fan for this room, because I love having a fan right there blowing on me. But I can't. So, whatevs. But, I don't know. It's going to be one of those days, people. So, frig yeah. I have this bad feeling that tonight my coworker's going to try and talk us into getting puts in. Problem is every time we order from this place where we get the puts in, I end up getting really sick that night. I don't think I want puts in anymore. I think I'm going to be a bad Canadian and boycott puts in. Just because this body can't tolerate it no more. Nope. Yay! Yay! My package moved. It's in Chicago. Yay! The Blackhawks can have a vape. So yeah, friggin' yesterday I'm sitting there and I'm doing a drive to work vlog, eh? And I wanted to explain about the car and all that, and explain that the crunching and all that in the steering is those fucking new struts I put in last year, people. Those brand new struts. I don't know if I talked about this last night or not, I can't remember. But those brand spanking new struts that I threw into the fucking G6 last year, last October. No good, garbage, shit. Like, friggin' Chinese pig iron garbage struts. I ordered Moog, I got Ching Chong. Son of a bitch. So it's like, if I want to get Moog parts, I gotta go to the parts store and like pick them off the shelf and make sure I get them. Go to Crappy Tire or something. Like, unfreaking believable. So I gotta get new struts put in. I gotta get the 17 million recalls done on the car. And like I said yesterday, well, I said it in the rolling vlog, I know that. I had a good long talk with Bloke when I was down there, and we were talking about vehicles and stuff. And he's like, oh, mate, just get yourself a Dodge Caravan. Just get yourself a Dodge Caravan, mate. And you know what? He talked to me about it. Like, he was even considering saying, you know, fuck getting it. Well, he needs his truck. Bloke needs his truck. Doing the kind of work he does, if he tried to put that many bags of cement in the back of a Dodge Caravan, he would have folded the fucker in half. But he needs his pickup truck for that kind of work. Especially if he wants to get back into the summertime car scrapping bit that he used to do. So for that, he needs a pickup truck. But he was saying, like, you know, he wishes that he could get a minivan for his wife and his son, so that they could have a vehicle of their own. And what's nice about a minivan, like, for instance, look at Pug in his minivan. Look at Pug in his minivan. Fucking guy drives the ball bag off of it. Did that video even go up yesterday? I can't remember. No, it didn't go up. Yeah, that's right. I'll explain that after. But, you know, Pug 1 will take the old lady's van and go pick up fucking tractors with it, because they fit in the back when the seats are all gone. And with Dodge, you have that stow and go technology. So all I'd have to do is stow the seats, put some cardboard down over top of them so no oil or gasoline drips onto the friggin' seats, load the mower in the back and go. And on top of that, let's say I want to go to Pug Once for a tractor extravaganza. Well, not everybody can sleep in the house. So what I could do is bring like an air mattress or something small, load my tractor in the back or my friggin' pit bike or whatever the hell I bring. And then when I get the pugs, I take the pit bike out, set up the mattress, and now I got a freaking camper, a little van camper, you know, crash out in the back of the minivan. That's freaking awesome, you know? So I was thinking about that, and like I was looking at Jules's van and Adrian's van, because they both have Dodge Caravans. Jules is the older one, Adrian's is the newer one. So Jules has the 3.3, Adrian has the 3.6 or 7 V6 engine. And like they have the cigarette lighter attachments in the back, so you can like totally just chuck an air mattress back there, hook it up to the 12 volt, and charge the living shit out of it, or inflate the living shit out of it, you know. And then you got yourself a bed in the back of your vehicle that you can crash out in. That's pretty friggin' cool. However, how you may have already known, or you may already know this, Dodge is dropping the Caravan this year. This is the last year of the Dodge Caravan. After this, they're shutting her down in favor of the Chrysler Town & Country, which is pretty cocked if you ask me. Mainly because the Chrysler Town & Country is an $18,000 more vehicle, and it doesn't have stow and go according to the website. So it's like, you know, right now you can get a Dodge Crappy van. I gotta quit calling them that, I know. But you can get a Dodge Caravan for 20 grand off the site, and a Town & Country is about 32, 34,000. So it's like, well, sorry, $14,000 more. For what? Leather seats, a little nicer interior, and some chrome accents on the outside. Maybe it's got better suspension, I don't know. But I want the stow and go feature. And then last night when we were chatting about it at work, Bruce is like, well, have you checked out the Fords? And I was like, no. And then he showed me the Ford Transit, which, that's a big fucking van. That's like, I'm an airport driver, you know, I'm going to pick you up at your friggin' hotel there and drag your ass to the airport so you don't miss your flight kind of van. She's pretty big. And she's pretty tall. You can pretty much stand up in the back of it and stuff. And you can get them with windows, with or without seats. You can, you know, it's all whatever the hell you want with that van. It's pretty modular. But what kind of bothers me is the Ford Transit is powered by a 1.6 liter EcoBoost. And that kind of makes me nervous, where the Dodge Caravan is powered by a naturally aspirated 3.7 horse, or 3.7 V6, or 3.6 liter V6 or 3.7, one of those two anyway. And it puts out like 290 horsepower, which is nice, where the Transit barely puts out 185. Now, I don't really care about speed, because it's a fucking minivan, not about to take her down the drag strip, but, you know, you never know, I might accidentally do it one day. But, I don't know, like, there's probably a reason why, like, you see, like, 50,000 Dodge Caravans bombing around the streets nowadays, because they're, like, the most popular van on the road, which is awesome. So, I've been considering that route, but right now, like, the big thing is, and like I've explained in the past, is I don't know what's going on with my job. One day I could walk into work, and there could be a guy standing there with 2 of those office boxes saying, clear out your shit, and you know, he's sitting there security wise waiting for me to clear out my shit and walk me out of the building, because if Bell buys us, if this goes through, we're fucked. But this is also what's dicked. All 3 of the campaigning people, because I told you guys we got a new government coming into Ontario as of June 12th. There's voting booths and all that happening, new election for Ontario, because the Liberals have been fucking around really big time and their budget's dicked. So the other 2 parties, the Conservatives and the New Democratic Party, were like, fuck you, we want to call for an election, you guys are stupid. And they're going to be like, okay, it's a new election. All 3, the Liberals, the New Democratic Party, and the Conservatives, all 3 have it listed on their mandate to save the North, to leave the Ontario Northland the way it is, don't sell nothing, everybody keeps their jobs. Are you fucking serious right now? Sell us in the first place, and now they're saying they want to keep us. And what's even worse, you know what the Liberals went ahead and put in their political campaign that they do every fucking year, every time they go into election, and never happens? They want to legalize marijuana. They say that every damn riding that they want to legalize marijuana. They haven't done it yet. You want to know why they say that? because they're hoping that all the people who love marijuana will vote for them in hopes that it'll get legalized. But I can tell you right fucking now, they will not legalize it. All they want to do is screw over the North and benefit the South. That's their plan. Now, a lot of people don't give a flying fuck about the North because, according to them, we're just a bunch of hillbilly friggin' idiot redneck goofs, and they could give two shits about us. And they would like to see the North crumble and everybody move south and the North just become a place where you go to harvest like wood and shit. So it's pretty dickered, but I have a feeling the Liberals are going to gain a bunch of votes just because of that. But if you watched any of the political campaigning, you see friggin' Wynne go up there on stage and she's just dodging bullets left, right, and center because they're just tearing her a new arsehole and she doesn't know what the frig to do. Like Andrea Horwath, I think is her name. She just went after the Liberals hardcore about all the bullshit and the money they wasted on things. And I don't need to get into this any further because political discussions are pretty fucking boring. But yeah, she went balls deep and went after the Liberals, explaining like how flawed they are and stuff. And it ended with friggin' Wynne like bailing on the whole thing. Like she just fucking fled. She's like, enough of this nonsense. I'm out. I'm friggin' out. And she just ran. So that really hurt them there. And I know if the NDP get in, they got a lot of big plans. Like right now, they just jacked the hydro and the natural gas rates in the North up 40% for government taxing, when there's other ways to make that money. But it's only in the North where they did this. For the hydro, or power, electricity, you got to quit calling it hydro, because some of you guys that call it hydro, and you think our outlets leak water and stuff. But for the electricity, they jacked it 40% only in the North. And they're calling it a delivery charge, because apparently it costs a lot of money to shoot that power across those lines up to the North, you know, which is complete horseshit, because we have our own power maintenance shit up here and stuff. So it's kind of dumb. But that's what they're saying. The NDP want to fix that and bring hydro back to a reasonable rate, which would be friggin' amazing, because my bill, I used to pay $92 a month for my electricity bill, and just this year alone it went from 92 to 140, and I haven't changed anything in this house as far as computers running, lights left on, stuff like that. I haven't changed nothing, and the price has skyrocketed. And they want to fix that? I'm all up for that. I like to save a couple bucks on every pay, you know. But I don't know. I guess it's one of those things. We'll have to wait and see what happens when this election goes through. And if I get... And that's the thing. A lot of you guys are like, just fucking quit your job and move to London already. Quit fucking saying you're going to do it and not do it. Well, put yourself in my shoes. You got a great job, making more money than you need to survive, and you have a house that costs less than renting an apartment. Like right now in the city of North Bay, rental is ridiculous. If I were to move to London, I'd probably keep this house, clean it right up, fucking just, you know, go balls deep, clean it up as much as possible, make it look good, and rent the son of a bitch out. Why? Because a one-bedroom apartment in North Bay right now goes for about $1,000 a month. And that's not inclusive. That's ridiculous. Where if I were to rent out this two-bedroom house, which has a bus route right outside the frickin' door, you know, I could easily get $1,300, $1,400 a month for this house. Garage off limits, obviously. And, you know, that'd be right on. People would love that. And it'd be a house. It wouldn't be an apartment, you know. They'd have a driveway. They could park cars in there. They would have access to a backyard. So if they have kids, the kids could go fuck around in the backyard. You know, stuff like that. Maybe I'll leave the lawnmower in the garage and all that and tell them they can use it, but if they break it, they got to pay to fix it and shit. But like it'd be a good income, you know. And it's only costing me, like, my mortgage on this place is piss. I pay like what, $780 by a month, $780 a month for mortgage. It's cheaper than fucking rent. So with that, it's like, why would I want to get rid of this place? Why would I want to move? Like, if I get to keep my job, I'm going to stay. I'm going to keep on going up here and go visit the boys down south, because it's actually easier, as you guys saw in those past videos, right? Because while I'm heading south, everybody's heading north. So the northbound Highway 11, 400, and all that nonsense is jam-packed with cottage country goers. And then when I'm coming home, the southbound highway's packed, because they're all trying to get home too. it works out great. Where it's the opposite, I got to come up here for a visit to visit my parents from London. It's not going to take me no 4.5 hours to do it. It's going to take me about 7-8 hours because of the bumper to bumper, because everybody's fucking idiots and they all cause accidents, and then shit gets dicked, and it's the way she goes. But that's a little update on that front. So that's why right now I'm patiently waiting to find out what the cock's going on with my job, so that we can friggin' figure out what we're going to do next. And no rushing, patience is needed, and we're just going to give her. So now Pug 1's saying he's going to have another tractor event in August, and that's not when I have my time off, so I'm going to have to miss that one too, son of a bitch. He said the first weekend in August, which is the long weekend, so it's probably the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th that he's going to have her, and I'm off as of the 11th through to, well, from the 9th, 10th, 11th, all the way through to the 25th. I go back to work. I have 2 weeks off there. And I want to make a trip back down south and visit Bloke and all them during that time, because that'd be friggin' awesome. And, you know, go to Pugs, and even if we don't ride tractors, I don't mind going over there and just hanging out with the guy and shooting the shit, because, fuck, you know, why not? And it'd be after the tractor race, so you wouldn't have the stress of trying to get his shit ready to romp and all that. That'll be all done and over with. So, you know, we can just chill out and shoot the shit and stuff and just hang out and have a good time. And not have to worry about nonsense and bullshit. It'd be perfect. So, but anywhoozle, people, it's getting close to 3. I rambled on long enough. Sorry for making this kind of vlog. I know the last ones have been kind of action-packed with fixing shit and pretending I knew what I'm doing and learning and messing around with tractors and mowing lawns and all that. I want to try and make more videos like that where I'm actually doing stuff rather than sitting in a chair talking to you guys. But some days I just don't feel like it. I'm just not motivated, and today's one of those days. And having to go to work and all that is just kind of bumming me out, because it's 8 hours of nonsense and bullshit, but it's just the way she goes. It's mental stress, you know, but it's alright. It's alright. We're going to get through it. So, and the weekend's just around the corner, and like I said, Rex wants to go for a romp on the tractors up the hill again, so we're probably going to do that. And it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. So I'm going to shut this vlog down here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, stove them down below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.